Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen what was happening.
Get wrecked, Pecco. Yeah.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
What the heck?
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Other way around?
Why?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
New minigame, yep. Were you surprised by my hero's sudden art? Yes. Me, I was also surprised, yeah. Just kidding, I'm sorry. Now then, when this kind of argument surfaces, you will get into a one-on-one debate called Rebuttal Showdown. In this mode, you have to counter the other person's claim, drive their weak spots, and argue against them. Please counter the other person's remarks with the left stick, based on the shape of their remarks. Alright. It's important to know whether to cut vertically, sideways, or diagonally. Based on that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. Alright, if you ignore the other person's right, it'll skew toward their advantage. Alright, on the screen, a number that shows the sharpness of your counter is displayed. This number of times you can cut remarks during one round debate. You lose counts of sharpness even if you miss, so please be very careful. When it skews to your advantage for a certain length of time, the other party's argument changes. This means the conversation will develop. If that happens, they'll end up divulging some weak spots. However, you cannot normally cut remarks that contain weak spots. Instead, it'll skew the mood. They just made this more confusing. It'll skew the mood toward the other party, plus it's going to be very big. Just like a regular debate, please refute any weak spots with the triangle button. Of course, you know that the correct truth blade, you will not be able to cut the opponent's remark. What's a truth blade? I'm terribly sorry. There's a skill card finds you can get from the report that increases your sharpness by 5. Yeah, I didn't set that skill yet. Damn it. Just visit the link, contact it. Make sure the person in charge of contact you takes a very long break. In this mode, truth bullets will be called truth blades. That's about it. There won't be any other changes to your handbook menu. Only the name was changed, but don't you think a change in feeling is important? Wow. If you press the options button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Can I go ahead and, like, set these skills? I mean, I already set them, but I mean, like, fix them. I have to get rid of something. How can I get rid of this? I need blade sharpness. Well, I guess it'll be okay, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that's the only thing. These, I'll only change it if I really have to. Let me go ahead and save this real quick. Oh yeah, I can't save here. Great, okay. Alright. Good luck and have fun!
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta...
I can't back down! Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they couldn't kill Byakuya even in a joke. I mean, in reality, that's what happened. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Allow me to cut through those
wow,
walls.
I did so badly on that, but it worked, thankfully.
No, Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
Definitely? But why?
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party, we found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Oscar Possum's gonna be so lost when we come back. He's gonna be like, what the heck?
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well. Woohoo! I said assume! Byakuya never uses such clever language.
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
So you basically did that to make trouble for me for no reason.
Then,
Thanks.
is that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
Sorry, I was checking something.
It
Alright.
would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this,
Wow,
I'd rather
really?
be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Ooh, you totally mean that in a perverted way.
Knife was brought in the case on Knife 2. That's not possible. Knife is hidden in dining hall for a party. Sorry, I should be able to prove it.
I see! There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Huh? Duct tape? They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid? Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond, being a
He
little
felt
cautious.
me up, man.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items
Because he
he
had to, like, you know,
as well.
check them. Like, do you have anything on
It's
you?
one
And
thing to be a
Frisco.
little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder?
Oh
Could
my
it be?
God.
Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
You think so too, right, Hajime?
Why are you bringing me into this? I knew it's possible a murder would occur because. Where is it? Okay, here it is.
I can prove it with this! Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
Be careful, the first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. Wow, what a letter.
The hell is this?
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone? Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Ah, shut up, you.
Wasn't me!
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies!
Whatever the heck that is.
Those are still lies! Doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter.
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter.
Everybody, let's party.
What do you mean? By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone? I see. Strong sense of responsibility as our leader was.
Ironic.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
Well, obviously, the killer.
Killer. Really? One of us? Who is it? Among us. Among us! Who's the one who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come
Coward.
forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
Still can't believe it. None of this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I
Oh my
regret
God.
that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
could have definitely used a mark, because that mark was able to get the knife on the table. Glowing paint!
I see! What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table
The Pepto-Bismol blood.
and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in the paint?
Monami's just hanging out in the back
Painting
room.
them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen. They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark. Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker. Which means it was you! Pekoyama!
Oh man, he about to throw hands.
Echo killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers?
Not the killer. Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
But with Echo's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Pecco's the one who tripped the breaker and
Technicality's
caused the
important,
blackout.
man. Here goes the one who caused the blackout. Is that really what happened? Blue color weak spots will start appearing. If we call the weak spots you've seen up until now argue spots, blue color weak spots we call agree spots. Shooting agree spots are true bullets. You need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing that the other person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, please fire the true bullets that prove the other person's testimony is correct. When your true bullets merge with their weakness, it'll become a logically sound agreement. It's a little hot in here. From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on what's being debated. Press the options button or you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun! Dance Dance Revolution!
Since Pecco was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible. Huh? Why is it impossible? Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
I like to let it run through
What happened to your guard duty?
and then shoot it.
Sorry.
Oh, you weren't in the office? That's clearly a desperate excuse.
Just from listening to Peck, it's not weird to doubt her, but I feel like I spoke to someone during it who totally backs up her testimony.
Since Pecco was in it, she could have caused the blackout at...
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office, not even before the blackout.
I agree with that.
No, I think Pecco is telling the truth.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Pecco.
And it's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Pecco's alibi.
Try to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all!
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started, and it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Pecco was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Pecco.
I guess that would be... true.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners? Or were you raised in a locker room?
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Yeah, poor
How
Pecco.
about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Don't worry, the smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
I said it's fine.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
It's a thing,
As soon as I
yes.
stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom,
Dang.
including when the blackout occurred.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark?
God.
Did you get excited?
So
Seriously,
gross.
stop it. But
Yeah,
still,
please stop.
your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any
Could you
investigation.
shut up, my hero?
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense.
Childish.
Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
Question is whether it was a or someone. And the answer outcome trial could change drastically.
Did you eat anything weird?
Weird.
I don't remember eating anything weird. Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that! Laxatives would ruin the taste!
Oh yeah, that's the only reason, okay. The pickups was so unintentionally, we need to clarify that first.
Did you eat anything...
I don't remember eating any... Now that you mention, you brought food to the office. Just a little bit from the dining...
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think? No, that's wrong!
Wrong!
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall. Because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
And she was wolfing that stuff down,
If the food
man.
had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well. I feel totally fine.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
Stop being
I
weird.
apologize for causing a scene. Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
There's this bickering.
Let's just dismiss Pecco's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discuss.
Yeah.
We already know that you trashy
Oh my
stink.
God.
You don't have to tell us. Trashy stink.
Incom, why do you even talk to her? As long as murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is what's actually important. They made clear how the blackout occurred.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
Probably messed with the breaker.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters. Or maybe they caused a power surge? I bet it's really Monokuma's fault.
Everything's his
By the
fault.
way, I'm not a trashy skank.
I could have tripped the circuit breaker. I'm pretty sure I already have that clue.
Who tripped the breaker? And if you can't answer that,
Did they throw a stone?
Maybe they used a remote control.
They probably messed with the...
It does not have to be the break. They may have tampered with the power. Or maybe they caused a power surge?
I agree with that.
Oh, well, I agree with that, yes.
It's just as Mahiru said. The blackout was caused by a power surge.
Oh, sorry.
Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally. Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
That's so random. 3 irons. I'm back. Ah, perfect timing. We haven't figured it out yet, but we've had some twists in this trial. They changed it up.
When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
Ah, damn it. Not this again.
Hold on a second, let me speak too!
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
Why are you so mad? Yes, this is a new element.
If the irons in the storage room, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? And that means
Ah, damn it.
everyone who was in the dining hall when the blackout occurred can't be a
I keep pressing the wrong button.
suspect. If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? And that means everyone who was in the
God, man.
dining hall.
Damn it!
I'm
The
here.
irons in the
Hey,
storage room
Octopus.
caused.
Damn it. So who got dead? Byakuya, he's dead. The guy that was in the first game, and he's back, and he was way different. And we're like, what? And then they got rid of him in a plot device. Oh my god, I forget the controls for this. I hate these models. Oh my god.
Then for the killer to turn the irons, you're saying they went all the way to... And that means everyone who was in the dining hall when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
Convenient. Yeah.
If the irons in the storage room, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? And that means everyone who, when the blackout occurred, can't be a suspect. If the irons in the storage room caused them for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? And that means everyone who was in the dining hall when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
Okay, let's see. How do I do this again? Problem is, I think my head's literally right over something. Okay. You need to swipe at the screen when you see text turn red, you need to swipe again. Make sure you hear them out first. See the correct text, you need to hit triangle to have the right sword statement, which we cycled with. Alright.
If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the store, and that means everyone who, when the blackout occurred, can't be a suspect.
Damn it!
If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons off, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? And that means everyone who was in, when the blackout occurred, can't be a suspect.
Finally, good
No,
God.
just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout. If then the killer had to go to the storage room before that and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said? But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout. If then the killer had to go to the storage room before that and turn on the iron.
Damn it!
Damn it!
If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the and that means everyone who, when the blackout occurred, can't be a suspect.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout. If the irons caused the
Nope, got it.
blackout,
There we
Allow
go.
me to cut through
Good
those
God.
woods. The
Sorry,
irons
guys.
are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger.
Supposedly, I refuse to believe that anyone is dead after the first game's tricks. Yeah, I know. Seriously.
The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
air conditioners!
Oh my God!
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30
That was a hot
p.m.
room, dude. That's ridiculous.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham Hands died around that time too.
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably!
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Get over it,
Regarding the
Soda.
energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it.
That's the gamer chick.
Dun dun dun!
Shut up,
Is she
Monokuma.
right? Such a
Indubitably.
hateful bear! You deserve to die 1,000 deaths!
Yes, Monami's, his sister is being tied up.
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Okay, guys, get on it.
You guys just stay quiet! I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. Even so,
She couldn't have done it because she had food poisoning. Well, I mean, accidental food poisoning.
I
Stuff
was
didn't
in
agree
the
with her.
office. I could have reset the breaker in time.
You didn't know that food would make you sick. But of course, you know, the big manly guy was like, no doubt it was shit. So of course they're like, oh, you stayed locked in the bathroom that whole time, you know, just calling her out.
No,
She's of course
the
embarrassed.
breaker in the office was built into a high area
We already
of
know
the
who
wall
reset
that's
it. It was
impossible to
Monokuma.
reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never
Yeah,
actually
you look
find
so
him.
worried.
It's alright. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right?
What?
They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
What?
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all.
Yeah, I agree.
In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Oh, jeez.
Nagito? What happened to you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Yeah.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail
Why is the
aside for now
musical-
and talk about the incident. For now, we found out how
Anyway.
the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it,
DID,
right?
yeah.
Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners.
Sus.
Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before
You're enjoying this
Byakuya
way
set
too
foot in the old
much,
building.
sir.
What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
Why are you so
What
happy
are you
about this?
implying?
Oh boy, you got Mafia Boy mad.
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for
I
so
didn't realize
long?
Oscar Fawcett said that first. It's okay. He's been suspicious.
Unfortunately,
So that's why he's like, I knew it.
despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even
Okay,
one
why are
clue
you-
that leads to the kill.
Why are you the way you are, Kameda?
But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point.
I'm saying it because they said Among Us. Oh.
Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others,
What?
isn't it better to be killed for believing in others?
This guy's nuts.
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Benton, yeah, he did.
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
Yes.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me.
That's when you
because
know
there's
they're
something
crazy
wrong
when they
with
say
you.
that.
Suspecting each other like this.
Honestly, was initially
There's no way
suspicious.
that's
I
helping
thought the one guy that didn't show up to the party was hiding in the bathroom. No, that was
Let's
Pekko that
stop
was.
this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is.
Oh,
I
UTF?
can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
Why?
I don't want to do this either.
Me too! Please, take me home already! I want to go home and eat candy!
Stop it. If everyone acts like this,
I'm gonna... hands!
Everyone calm down.
He's a plant. Yeah,
We're all friends.
definitely
aren't
looks
we?
like it.
There's no way one friend would murder another.
Would you just pick a side,
Then
Maida?
why did Byakuya die?
Yeah, why?
Who cares? Let's just give up already.
You realize that if we give up, we all die. You know that,
There are
right?
no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a a single one.
Uh-huh.
That's wrong.
Ha! Chiaki's got you, man.
I think.
God damn it.
Did you say something?
We've already found a clue that might point to who the killer
Come on,
is.
gamer lady. A clue, you say?
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
Stop saying I think after everything.
See. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
Have you played this already? I have. I'm just experiencing it with y'all. Like I said, that's why I said no spoilers unless it's just fake spoilers. Like, oh, they gon' get it. But it's been a while since I played it. So. I just know there's a lot of twists to it. Yes, I do.
First of all,
but it's not who you think it is.
Didn't we already cover that?
Because I'm assuming you guys already think
as a mark.
Certain. Let's just say it's a little more complicated than the other game was.
No, not that. I mean before that.
You know how, well, I don't know if you know this, Hope, but in the game they had a moment where it was like, you don't know who I think it is. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's... Oh, that's how the killer got close to that table, even if they had to obtain a knife. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You're right. I just know the game has a way of, like, fearing, like, oh, well, look at this person that's obviously being shady, where it's, like, why do we think that person did it, you know, so...
Let's try examining the situation. My hero's diagram might be useful here.
Now, the game after this, the third one, I haven't played at all, so that will be a completely blind play.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
I actually have no idea yet, because I missed the last stream. Hey, the Fuji! 1207, welcome. Hi, Fuji! Yeah, that's true, you did. Hajime. Since I thought this diagram is the clue. Who the killer is. I don't remember who I chose as my waifu. You chose the gamer later, yeah, Chiaki. The girl with the gray hair who was like, she had the cat hoodie. And you were like, I claimed her. I know Gundam is my husband, yeah. Gundam was awesome, man. He got all blushy because Miss Sonya was like, oh my goodness, you got hamsters coming out of your club, and he's like, thank you. It was cute. I'm still dead. Damn it! I'll probably use something to help them move in the dark.
Okay. Here!
I got it!
Killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table and look at the
desk lamp. I hope you don't mean they turned on the light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
I can prove it with this. They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Yeah, his hair bugs me too. Like, why that one spike? It's so stupid.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right?
Yeah, like a makeshift rope. It looks wiggly or something. Yeah.
By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table.
Super cowlick.
And use the glowing
Yeah.
paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
Oh, I thought... The person here could have possibly done that. Me! No, I'm kidding. You!
You're the only one!
Mr. Cleaner.
It was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout.
Because he was the one that was like, oh, I'm gonna clean up the dining hall for you. And, you know, he could have easily set that up.
Which means, the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
Nagito.
That's just a coincidence.
Oh, now you're freaked out, huh?
You had a chance,
Yeah, her.
right?
That's your waifu.
A
Oh.
chance to hide the knife under the table?
And he was was cleaning.
I see. Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
I don't remember. How'd he lure Byakuya under the table?
That's... If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it. Seriously! That's all
oh, you're
just
looking
a
all bothered now.
coincidence!
Cheetos! Woo!
If it was just one coincidence...
You're eating Cheetos now? I'm jealous.
But when it's
Cheetos
one
would
right
work.
after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible? Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
No, that was the bait. No, hey, Reese's Pieces like an ET.
Now that you mention it, Nagito did
Yeah, 'cause
prepare
he
the
loved
drawing
food,
to go
man.
clean
He
the
was
dining
smart
hall.
I have chopsticks. To be honest, I already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. Go to the trouble of preparing this. Just what did you think was gonna happen? Whoever draws the chopsticks with the red background will be charged with cleaning, okay? Does that sound fair?
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall. I don't know if you're the killer or not. Regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Yes, Fujihiko.
Well, just admit it already.
Her voice bugs me. I want a divorce. Yeah.
Nagito, tell me.
Gundam's voice is nice though, right?
Frankly, I don't want to believe it either.
It's too soft. I don't know why, but soft voices like that just bug me for some reason. Maybe I get jealous because I'm like, man, I wish I could sound like that, but I never will.
We investigated together. You were so kind.
Really?
You're the one who killed Byakuya.
Oh god. He's being triggered.
Nagito, say something.